Hey family!
So we're traveling again, and this time we go to Fuerteventura with the boat. So we're now on the boat, and it's a 2-hour drive journey. For me it's fine, but Sarah...
I already took medicine.
James, I don't think he will like it, but let's see. So we made it to Fuerteventura from Las Palmas, 2 hours. James is a bit stressed, he doesn't like the boat. And tomorrow, so first we'll find a spot to sleep for the night. And then tomorrow we'll go to Jandía, so the south. Okay, so here we are, stuck on the road. Something happened, I don't know what, but the road is blocked. I hope we can get through, but I'm not sure.
Yay!
Luckily that didn't take that long, only 5 minutes of delay. So that's good.
Lucky us!
Yeah, so we made it after 45-minute drive on a grind road. So it's no paved road. The moment you leave Morojable, you go left. Like after like 5 minutes you go on a sandy road, which is flat, it's doable. But you cannot drive more than 30 kilometers per hour, and some spots even less. So yeah, it took a bit longer than expected, but we arrived, and tomorrow morning I will show you where we are. Sleep tight, guys. Cheers. Morning, guys. So Fuerteventura, this is the place we're staying. I didn't know it was famous for normal surfing. Fuerteventura means like strong wind, so there's a lot of wind and kite surfing, but it's more up north. So here people just normal surf. So we're ready to go. First stop, the lighthouse.
Yeah.
And after we go to the national park.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we go back to Fuerteventura de la Cruz, which is a small village, and then we go up into the mountain.
Yeah, we'll try to go to the other side because there's an amazing beach, Cofete. I read that it's very tricky to get there and you need an SUV. I don't have an SUV, I have a Campervan, so yeah, but I will still give it a try. If not, we can always turn around. So cheers.
Let's go. So
behind me you see the most isolated lighthouse of the Canary Islands, or although it is considered as such. This lighthouse has been operating since 1864, and it was initially built to guide the ships from the peninsula Spanish mainland on their way to West Africa.
Well, that was impressive. So now we're heading into the mountain. See if we can get to the other side and go to this amazing beach. So on our way to Playa Cofete, we stopped and took a left turn to Roque del Moro, which is a rock in the sea. And Moro in Spanish means Morocco, so
Rock in Arabic.
yeah, which is strange because actually Morocco is on the other side of the island. So yeah. We also left our van a bit up because the last part of this road, which is the last 150 meters, is very bad. So you really need some kind of SUV or, yeah, at least not a car that's 3.5 ton. And the waves are so big, but there's a lot of current. So it's, yeah, not recommended to go swimming. And also I don't see any surfers here, so I think it's a bit too dangerous to surf out here. This is the part where you need an SUV. We made it! Really not recommended to do this with a camper van, so yeah, it's a kilometer walking down, so I would recommend you to leave the van up and then walk. So we made it to Playa Cofete. Playa Cofete is actually very long, so actually we were standing before at Roque del Moro. It's also Playa Cofete because it's 18 kilometers long, going from a volcanic background into the sea where you have white sand. And pretty impressive. And also here is a big parking spot. Pretty doable with any car, besides the place where we stopped. The road down to the Roque del Moro is a bit bumpy, not recommended with any camper van, but with any normal car it should be doable. So yeah, gonna enjoy the day. So up there you see Casa Winter, which was built exactly, they don't know, but they think it was a communications center during World War II. But that was never confirmed because it's on the other side of the island where there's really nothing. On the way back you have one restaurant. We'll have a coffee there hopefully soon. Baby, why are you looking like
I'm doing a beauty treatment.
beauty treatment? Looks very nice, baby.
I don't care.
Let's go for coffee. So Sarah said like an hour ago, like, yeah, along the road we'll find some coffee. I was like, highly doubt it, because there is really nothing for like an hour driving. But now next to this parking spot, there is a very little local village, Cofete, and there is one restaurant. So I hope we can just get some coffee there. So this little town, Cofete, is self-sustained because there's no electricity coming from the government. Everything is either solar powered or wind. So I hope they still have energy for the coffee machine. So we found coffee and tea for Sarah. We paid like €4.40, so not crazy expensive for the only restaurant or only bar in this little village. So
So, surprisingly, Fuerteventura made fame in the Roman Empire because of its limestone and a type of material found only in this area of the island that gave it a particular that gave clothing a particular color. Every year, Cofete turns into a very busy and not a small sleepy town because it is San Juan in June. San Juan is the official symbol and festival to start summer. And so a lot of residents from the whole island come here to do a pilgrimage and to have a massive bonfire.
now that was fun. We had coffee and now we drive back to Morojable and looking for another spot to spend the night. Tomorrow we'll drive a bit more up, but first we'll visit Morojable. So we skipped Morojable. It was a bit crowded. There were a lot of cars. Very hard to get my 7-meter van to be parked somewhere. So we drove a bit further, and we ended up in a place called Santo Viento, which is a nice beach. We'll stay here for dinner and then we'll drive further and find a spot to sleep. We found a quiet spot to sleep. We're the only ones here. Morning, guys.
Morning, family.
So where are we going today?
Today we go to La Pared, which is a village more inland on the other side of Fuerteventura. We follow the route to Mesques and we go to the famous Caves of Ajuy. I don't know if I'm speaking it out right. And then afterwards, maybe we go to Betancuria.
Let's go. It's a small village. Actually, there's not much to see in the village itself. There's one bar called Plan B. I think Plan A went bankrupt. I don't know. But if you drive through the village, like at the end, there's a beach, and yeah, that's impressive. So that's worth a visit. So welcome in Ajuy, whatever. It's very cozy, but first want to get coffee. So.
Pak dat vast. Sneller.
Not only found coffee, I got a little bonus.
Whoa, I'm guessing the caves are there.
So you would expect the squirrels to be scared of people? Not here. They just jump on you. Like, it's normal. It's very strange. You see?
Baby, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's hot.
Why are you walking with the dog like this? Oh. Come to Betancuria or
Yeah, colonial capital of the Canary Islands. Founded by Jean Betancourt in the 1404, was it?
Something like that.
Yeah. It had a very high peak in its economy about the 1600s because they produced a lot of grain. One of the most beautiful towns in Spain, according to the awards in 2020, because of its cleanliness, its historic preservance, and it is World UNESCO, I think.
Yummy.
Good.
Yes. Banana cream. Really
With
good.
palm syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yogurt or something. Oh, she's from around the corner.
That was Betancuria. Really nice, small
Impressive.
village. Very impressive, actually. Must see. And now we're heading to our last stop for today. We're going to the capital. I read there is a lot of street art to see. So curious. And hopefully I will find some food as well. Because traveling inland, yeah, there's not that much of food to be
Supermarkets.
found or supermarkets. So if you travel by Campervan, make sure you
You stuck.
you stock. We made it to the capital.
Yeah, very quiet. Capital.
For a-
Small capital.
For a capital, it's very quiet. Okay, it's Sunday, but compared to Gran Canaria on Sunday, everything is open, so we'll have a look. Yeah, I think this is the most quiet capital I ever saw in my life. Okay, it's Sunday, but like nothing is open. Not a lot of people. Beaches are empty. So I think people from the capital, they just go to other parts of the island during the weekend. So yeah. I think we'll we'll find food somewhere else. So we drove further to Corralejo. Hopefully there is more open here because we are hungry. At least I am a bit. Corralejo is actually very cozy at night.
Super cozy at night, yeah.
But finding food is a bit difficult. For her, with your gluten intolerance.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's not, but it's Sunday and they don't have fresh bread anymore. They don't have pizza dough anymore, so I'm really unlucky.
And me as well. I finally found food. It's gonna be burgers for today. Only place where they have handmade potato buns, so no gluten.
For being a vegan, gluten-free burger, this was damn good.
So really a recommendation if you're in Corralejo, smash burger, really good. Also, Corralejo is very famous for surfing, for wingfoiling, anything that has to do with surfing, windsurfing, wingfoiling, kite surfing. Like everywhere in Fuerteventura, surfing is a big thing. Also here in Corralejo, but also the city center is pretty nice. Also, there are a lot of Italians in Fuerteventura in general. So if you want to have a good pizza, Corralejo is the place to be. And also for ice cream, there's an ice cream place here. Believe me, best ice cream I ever had. Compared to the rest of Fuerteventura, Corralejo is actually very busy, very touristic, but it's also not big, so it's very crowded, very quick. But the atmosphere is still nice. It's not overcrowded, so definitely worth a visit. And I go for this amazing ice cream. Gonna enjoy this because it's actually, even if it's January, but it's, yeah, during the day the temperatures are really nice. Walking in a t-shirt, shorts, so yeah. So we found a spot to spend the night. It was 15 kilometers from Corralejo and the GPS said 30 minutes. I was like, okay, how bad can it be? It was bad.
It was bad.
It was very bad. The road to this Playa Blanca was bumpy. Not SUV bumpy, but like very bumpy. You couldn't go very fast. So yeah, it was already dark, so I'm not sure
Where we are.
or what to expect tomorrow morning. We'll show you tomorrow morning. Sleep tight. Hello, family!
So we are now going, as we speak, on the ferry to go to Lanzarote. Our trip in Fuerteventura has come to an end, sadly, but stay tuned to see how the next island will be.
Cheers, guys!
Cheers!